Motown, soul, and rock and roll.
This is your one and oldie station, the Great 98 WTRG Gaston, Roanoke Rapids.
WTRG.
Do you remember when you could rock around the clock?
Are you ready to rock? 'Cause here we go.
Yeah, we can't do that anymore either. But it sure is fun to remember. The Great 98 WTRG. We just didn't throw this thing together. Each song is handpicked for your listening pleasure. The greatest hits of all time play 24 hours a day on the Great 98 WTRG. From Richmond to Rocky Mount, nobody plays more great oldies. The Great 98 WTRG.
WTRG.
Real variety from the great days of Top 40 radio.
The variety?
Just a variety.
We like a variety of music.
All the great songs from the 60s and 70s. The Great 98 WTRG. Cranking up the Wayback Machine for another Top 40 classic.
Anxiously waiting beside the Wayback Machine.
The Great 98 WTRG. All the great songs from way back then. And we're still digging them.
Kids grow up with it, they listen to it, they sing it all the time.
Just fun to listen to.
It's just feel good music.
The Great 98 WTRG. One great oldie after another, after another, after another, after the Great 98 WTRG.
WTRG.
The greatest hits and the latest local news for your workday here on the Great 98 WTRG.
WTRG.
These are the songs that have stood the test of time.
It is time.
Another classic on the Great 98 WTRG. These great songs take you back to school, but you don't have to study.
I feel like I got a term paperback with a D on it.
The Great 98 WTRG. The greatest songs from yesterday, along with the latest local news from today. The Great 98 WTRG.
WTRG.
The soundtrack of our lives. Great songs from the days of classic Top 40 radio.
That was what we call in radio lingo audio gold.
The Great 98 WTRG. A Little Deuce Coupe, a Chevy van, or a Hot Rod Lincoln.
My hobbies are fast cars and fast women.
Whatever you're driving, that radio sounds best when it's on the Great 98 WTRG. More great songs in 1 hour than other stations play all day.
You guys have a ton of personality, and the music is just incredible.
Motown, soul, and great rock and roll on the Great 98 WTRG. We're digging deep for another classic.
Mommy! Daddy! I found something!
On the Great 98 WTRG. Today, more than 400 of your favorite songs. The Great 98 WTRG.
WTRG.
Keeping you in touch. Here's the latest from the WNVN News Desk.